Before ending this chapter, let's understand the benefits of component design. To understand it with live example, we will be referring to Google Drive and Gmail. I have opened Gmail and Google Drive side by side. Let's suppose you are architecting this website keeping component design in mind. So what you can do is, maybe you can have a navbar component like this, maybe sidebar component, and inside sidebar component you can have one component for which kind of email you want to see, email category, then one for Meet, then other for Hangout, and then the middle section will be what kind of page you are looking at. Right now it is inbox, so you can see that in URL it is inbox and you are seeing the page in between. Awesome. Maybe that could be a very initial component design that you can think about. Let's jump to the Google Drive. For Google Drive also, you can think of same design. Navigation bar on the top. On sidebar there could be two components. One for which kind of category you are looking at, and then second one for additional things. In middle section, you will be basically showing a content based on what you have selected. And on right side, you will be having additional applications. Awesome. Now let's understand benefits of component. Using component design, you can create a component that can be reusable. To take an example of Google, you will see that the navigation bar at the top is similar in Google Drive. Yeah, so that way what they have did is they have made consistent behavior throughout their app. So that means your application is highly consistent. With that, you are also making your system highly scalable. Let's switch back to the Gmail. Now you can see that. So one of the major advantage of component design is you create a fault tolerant system. What that means is, suppose this is a Hangout chat. Maybe because of some reason, due to low network connectivity, your Hangout chat may not load, and generally it shows a loading icon, but it does not prevent to load the other part of our application. So each component is work as isolated. If any failure happen, that failure only insisted with that particular component. So that way you will be having fault tolerant system. Even though single component of your system is failing, it won't affect the system at all. Let's switch back to the slides. Like we have seen, components can be reusable. In Google Drive and Gmail, navigation bar is reused. That leads to highly scalable system and highly consistent system. Suppose if you want to make a change in a component, once that change is made, that change will be applied throughout the application which are using navbar. And as we have seen that fault tolerant system, where Hangout chat component is failed to load, it won't affect the other Gmail application. So that is how the component design is powerful. I hope in this chapter you have understood how to design the application in component thinking and how to utilize Angular CLI and how these components are created inside Angular. The more advanced content of component is going to be covered in next intermediate course. So stay tuned. See you soon in the next chapter. Thank you.